What are you currently working on other than general Phase 4 stuff? Great question. So we are currently... Sorry, I got distracted. We are currently... Why are you idle? Why was that idle? That was so weird. Did you see that? Basically, I'm just trying to... I just increased my number of nuclear reactors, so I need a lot more encased iron... or encased uranium fuel rods. So this is our factory that produces encased uranium fuel rods before they get trained back to the bus. So originally we had one machine up there making encased uranium fuel rods. Now we have 6. Hopefully, all 6 of those machines run all the time, meaning we get 6 times as much uranium fuel rods, which hopefully should mean we have a ton extra for our nuclear plants to run on. I'm going to go back to the base real quick and check on our actual production of those, of uranium fuel rods, and then I'm going to go to our nuclear power plants and double check that they have, because by that time we should have basically increased production enough that they have enough. We'll see. Once we have the power, which we should have plenty of power, then we're going to go back to the factory and ramp everything up in terms of production. Basically just look at like what's being slowed down, like what's not operating as fast as it should. And hopefully we'll have the like power overhead at that point to say, hey, let's just quadruple our X production, which means octupling our Y production, which means 16-tupling our Z production, etc. That's kind of my plan. Basically, I'm so deep in the Satisfactory sauce that I don't know what I'm doing on a moment-to-moment basis. And I'm sure most of you don't either. Woo, my brain is in a fog today. What should we chat about? What should we chat about? What do you think nuclear pasta tastes like? Maybe it's yummy. Maybe it's just like sparkly. Maybe it tastes like sparkling water except for pasta. I'm gonna turn on a fan because it's 100 degrees in my room. Just kidding. Any new album releases you recommend listening to? Ooh. The album isn't actually out yet, but do we have any Lord Huron fans in the chat? There's a new Lord Huron album coming out, I think, 1 week from tomorrow. 1 week from Thursday. And then 1 week from Friday, Megan and I are seeing them in concert. So I'm like, we're going to be the first concert after the new album comes out. So I'm a little, like, curious what to do about that, because I feel like if you're playing in support of your new album, you're probably going to play the new album. Here's the problem: the new album comes out like hours before we see you. So do I just like listen to the shit out of the album so that I know the songs, or what do I do there? It's not out yet. If you liked Lord Huron, you'd probably like Hollow Coves. I think I've heard Hollow Coves before. I think I did like that. Hi, Mars. How's it going? Mars has internet. Let's go. What else? Album releases. Album releases. Any new music you guys have been listening to, chat? Go this way. This way is the easier way to go. This was a big-ass pain, but here we are. Congratulations, Mars. Welcome back to the 21st century. Define new music. Just new albums. It doesn't have to be new. Okay, we're looking for our uranium fuel rods. Right here. So this sucker is going slow as shit. Not because of... Okay. Now we get to just see if we can break this thing. So right now it produces 0.8 per minute. Because of these. Do I power shard you, or do I make a new machine? How much does a new machine cost? All right, this button, this is a manufacturer, right? 10 motors, 20 modular frames, 50 plastic, 50 cable. At this point, that's cheaper than fucking power shards right now. Power shards is time and energy. Hunting for them. I got into the band Infinity Song through TikTok. Last song I added to my playlist is Reet Petite from Jackie Wilson. I know Jackie Wilson, right? Hold up, let me look. Big artist recommendation for me, Capital Soiree. Mario Kart World OST. Hi, Cassie. How's it going? I'm in need of good vibes and company after the morning I just had. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, my God. I'm thinking Jackie and Wilson, the Hosier song. Jackie Wilson is not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of... Welcome to Ryan Plays Satisfactory and plays music, too. Love this song. It's a good song. Ikelos, do you listen to anything that has come out in the last 20 years? I don't know who Jackie Wilson is, but it does not look new. My iced coffee spilled on my purse, like half of it. No! I was late taking Ellie to summer school. No. Oh, no. Is your purse okay? That is such a bummer. It's also just so frustrating when something like that happens. Spills, especially at the wrong time. Name something more rage-inducing. Other than maybe, like... needing technology to work and... like, big moment that needs technology, the technology doesn't work. Why the fuck are you not working? Now, hold up here. Excuse me? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Mark 5, Mark 5? Okay. We're good. Stuff I listened to from the last 20 years, Stromae and Arctic Monkeys, but otherwise almost never. My Steam Deck was in my purse? Oh my god. It still works though? I've been getting into Nothing But Thieves. Play Jackie Wilson Said by Van Morrison. Wait, hold up. Okay, I'm going to avoid playing Jackie Wilson, what Ikelos actually wanted. There's a song called Jackie Wilson Said by Van Morrison. Ikelos is like, just play the music I asked for. Like, we're playing anything but. I do not know this song. I don't know many Van Morrison songs, though, right? Van Morrison, is that Brown Eyed Girl? Is that that's Van Morrison, right? What else is Van Morrison? I know it's a band I should know. Let's click on Van Morrison's Spotify page. Into the Mystic, Days Like This, Moondance, or Crazy Love. That's still not making 2 per minute. That's making 0.4 per minute. How much does 5 nuclear... We can just do the math here, right? Fuck, it doesn't tell us how much it takes. Hey, front seat question, if you're a Satisfactory expert. How many uranium fuel rods will a nuclear power plant use at default rate per minute? One moment, I'll look it up. Thank you very much, Shammy. You're a legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which recipe is a good question, because there were 2, but I don't... So just uranium fuel rod in a nuclear power plant. Oh, wait, recipe? Just like normal uranium fuel rod, normal power plant. No clock speed, no nothing. It's got water. I could probably just chuck one in here, but I don't really want to grab it and irradiate myself. Also, they take forever to make. 92. Hold up, hold up. We're going to nab it. We're going to nab it. I know Shammy's literally looking it up. That's the wrong button. 0.2 per minute. It appears. 0.2. Thank you, Shammy. I asked you to do it, and then I did it myself. So that's 1 per minute. So this will be plenty. This will be plenty, plenty, plenty. This is 1.6. So it should be plenty. So we really should eventually back up. I kept trying to type /minute and it was saying bad command. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't know that. Okay. So that should give us the power. I don't even really feel the need to go over and check our nuclear power plants. Like, that should just do it. 5 machines, 0.2 per minute. That's 1 per minute. It's very easy. We should have power for days, at least until we hit 2,400 production, which we'll see. Now, let's do this. How do I want to deliver stuff to the space elevator? Because in the past, I've done these long-ass belts, which I don't think are smart. I could certainly use drones. But the thing with drones that is also an imperfect solution here is if these nuclear things... Oh, we should turn these on, by the way. Shit. Because we should get these working. All right, now let's see how our power looks. This ought to be fun. So we're going to make an item right here that we mostly, I think, don't want or need to put on the belt. Maybe we will. I'm not sure. It is used in something, which does fucking fuck me up, but whatever. I could belt it from here to the space elevator. The amount of belt storage that is insane. I could put a drone here and deliver it to the space elevator. But I think it's still going to do the same thing where it's like, there's going to be some excess. Does that matter? I probably should just hand gather this shit, right? It's kind of how I feel. And by hand gather it, I mean one thing that we could do is actually do this. Rather than dimensional depot it. What if we did this? What if we did smart splitter? Left output is priority. Center output is overflow. So it actually will go this way first. Oh my god, it sounds like a fucking train is taking off. We could do this. Jesus Christ. Is that loud as hell for you guys? Is that so loud? Feels very loud to me. Yeah. I mean, it is a loud machine, but I'm guessing it probably stacks to like to 100, right? What if we just did this? We'll see how much it stacks. Pretty loud? Yeah. Okay, that'll be nuclear pasta. We'll come back and check on that later. Does it tell me what it stacks to? I don't remember if it tells you in game. I think I've heard that Jackie Wilson song, by the way. It does not appear to tell you what it stacks to. That sound combined with the music that I'm playing, for those of you watching on YouTube, the music is not playing, but it is very like old-timey. I'm playing a song called Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher by Jackie Wilson, which is very like happy, old-timey. That combined with things like, yeah, it does sound like something's going wrong for sure. Chat, front seat question, what does nuclear pasta stack to? I'm fully comfortable asking this question. If you know, if you don't, that's fine too. I have machine volume turned down. Wait, is that a setting? Dang, I was just thinking, I bet it's not a setting. Is it just effects volume? Oh, no, it's down here. Holy shit. Oh my god, you can control it by machine. Can you control it by machine? What the fuck is happening here? Particle accelerator volume down to 15. Amazing. Thanks to 50. Shammy, you're a legend. Take VIP for the day. You're the best. Thank you very much. Tuck that in there. Do I have any nuclear pasta in my inventory? I don't think so. Okay. So that's nuclear pasta. Let's go do the next one. Oh my god, I never turned this machine on. Well, we just don't have particle convert. Oh, this is because of the way that it's being split. This is dumb. This is where you have to fill the first machine, which is really fucking stupid. Okay, it's fine. We're not going to worry about it. That's going to only run one machine for a very long time. Thermal prop rocket, therm prop rock is the next item. Okay. Reasons like this are why I love Coffee Stain. The individual machine setting is crazy good. That's crazy good. Once you're done with this playthrough, we'll need to tell you the website. Is there a specific website? Turbo motors are currently what's slowing this down. The funny thing about that is that turbo motors are also something I need to make for the thing. So let's go ahead and set this up. That says overflow, but then we'll put one here that is the opposite, which is left output any, middle output overflow, meaning this one will get prioritized first. Does anyone know what the stack number for turbo motors is? My guess is 50 because we need 250. My guess is 50. Front seat question, by the way. Iculus is about to get banned. I'm kidding you. My guess here is 50. I believe it's 50. That's fine. Good enough. We can live with that. So that's for turbo motors. So for therm prop rocks. Then we'll do turbo motors, which are lacking something. 50. Let's go. Did I ask about the right item? I asked about. This is the part of the game where you go X is slow because of Y is slow because of Z, Z needs more A, B, and C's. Shammy, this is my favorite part of the game. Of factory games. My favorite part of the game is going to a factory that is basically at a standstill because you're missing one material, or in this case, I guess two materials, and it just keeps ramping up. And you could spend 10 hours going from machine to machine to machine to go back to the basics to figure out what you aren't producing enough of. It's my favorite. Okay, what is the stack for turbo motors? Is it 100? What's the stack for turbo motors? Front seat question. I feel like this one's probably 100. 50? Okay. Sorry, I meant... So... Oh, fuck. So I meant thermal prop rockets, and I also just realized I'm at the wrong place. I meant thermal prop rockets. What's the stack for that? I think it's above us. Here's this. My guess for that one is 50, but I actually asked for the wrong thing. And then my guess for magnetic field generators, this one we can actually just solve because we have enough extra. This one we can just do. It's 50. Turns out. Great. Excellent news. This one we can just turn in right now. So that's exciting. I don't even need to make the thing. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. This is what we like to see. The factory is working. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 10 full stacks. Why is my brain so dirty? You guys want to hear the dirty joke I was just thinking about or no? Probably not, right? Nah, no, never mind. We'll just keep this one on the inside. I will just say nobody picks up magnetic field generators faster than I do. We're at 494. We need 6 more. 6 more. Fuck. That's actually terrible. That means I gotta wait around for 6 of these to get done. Oh, never mind. Oh, they were in here. Let's go. Let's go. So I should be able to chuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those. That's 500. Okay, now we go check on the other item, which I don't remember what it is. Oh dear, what a statement to come back to. Ass Dire Systems. That's what it is. Assembly Directory Systems. These are missing supercomputers. Holy shit. But that's okay, as long as they're kind of being built a little bit. They're not. What the fuck is wrong? Oh, no. Okay. I need 500 of these. This ain't gonna go well. This is one we should just do this. Smart splitter. Hey, chat. Front seat question. What is assembly director systems? What do they stack to? Front seat question. My guess is 50. Left is any. Front is overflow. Chuck this in here. $50? Hell yeah. Thank you, chat. So I need, how many? I need 500. There's 8 in a row, meaning I need, that's 8. That's 10. Why do I want this to look so nice? I don't know. I just do. Boom, boom. That should be enough. Okay. That's not going to run for a long-ass time. That's okay. Let's go chuck this stuff in the space elevator before I accidentally use it in a production of some sort. Boom. That should do that. Should be exactly 500. Mars is back. Hi. I'll be lurking in and out because fiance's mom is in town helping us with the house. Sounds good. Shout out to fiance's mom. That's nice. Hi, Lumella. How's it going? Hopefully just satisfactory. It's going okay so far, yeah. Going okay so far. How are you today, Lumella? So we need to work on our supercomputer production. That's for sure. We finally get to do the thing, which is we get to see what is holding back production of certain items and then go, oh, fuck, okay, we need to make a ton more of this. So supercomputers right now, right here, they're missing an item. That item is normal computers. So because supercomputers are not being made fast enough, assembly directory systems are not being made fast enough. So we need to go down to computers and utterly ramp that up. Wherever it is. Are computers not even being built? I was going to say, I felt like that was a vertical bus moment. It was. They're not being built because there's no circuit boards. Are circuit boards the first item on the bus? They sure are. We're going to need a whole bunch more than that. We got 2 machines making 15 circuit boards a minute. Let's like quadruple it probably. Oh my god, we have slow belts going on in here. First off, that will not stand. I don't think Mark 1 belts even exist in this game anymore. Not for me. So currently we have 2 constructor's making copper sheets because it needs 15 per minute, which is a very funny way of not using an overclock, but that's all right. Whatever it takes. So these machines are actually only using... They're only making 7.5 per minute. Meaning they're using 15 per minute. Mars, I don't know that reference. What's the belt reference? I could run 52 of these machines. Okay, sweet. I'm not that worried about it then. Space is going to be a problem, though. I wonder if I should overclock these. I owe him a belt cut. How do you remember these things? Half the time I don't remember them. Most of the time I don't remember them. And then half the time, even when you mention it, I don't remember it. Or even when you, like, clarify. He's obsessed about his belt getting cut. Season 1 or Season 2? Severance is so good. It is. It really is. 4, 5, 6, 7... 8. I think that is quadrupled. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, we need 4 more. I understand now. Okay. We line this one up like there. Line it up like there. What a gift Severance is. Our circuit board production has probably been basically ruining this factory for... I don't know, 100 hours since we haven't improved it. It's been so long, slowing things down. Ah. Dylan's line delivery is immaculate. Dylan's pretty great. That's not lined up. Ask me how much I care. That one is. Oh no, we can do the curved lines now. We're gonna do it. Look at these ugly ass curved lines. No, we can't do it. I can't do it to myself. These curved lines are so bad. R to go straight. You know who else is great? Rick Grimes. What was it that I was begging Carly to watch before we... Carly's gonna watch something, and when that happens is when I'm gonna watch Rick Grimes again. What was it? Oh my god, I don't know, but holy shit. Carly sent me a clip after last stream when we were talking about Disney Channel original movies. Oh my god, Carly sent me a clip from a Disney Channel original movie that might be the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. I can't remember either. Why are we like this, Carly? Why can't I remember? Oh boy. I never watched the last 4 episodes of Severance. I should really do that. You should. You should. We'll check it like right there, right? Boom. It was one of those things where Carly sent me a clip, and so I got to watch the end of a movie that I had not seen. The end of a very like cheesy, corny, like kind of made for kids with a weird message movie that I hadn't seen the first like hour and a half of, and so none of the references or like none of the lines landed with me. The fuck? Why is there a pole here? That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's why I didn't do it this way. Fuck. I was like, why didn't I do the belts this way? Because you can only connect to 2, not 3. The rest of the movie did not make it better. So you go there. No, you don't go there. Now, hold on. What? Oh, no. We're going to start tearing down old build. Well, no. This is the problem of trying to make your factory better, is sometimes you get to the point where you look at an old build and you go, no, this doesn't make any fucking sense. So then you redo the whole old build in order to make it make sense. But then you're just spending time redoing old work rather than ramping up production. The way to do this is to put really satisfying holes between every 2. Connect them this way. Into a separate line for the other row of machines. We're going to get done with this, and this is not going to be enough circuit boards. Can't wait. Can't wait. You there. Jeff, how's it going? Factory's coming. Factory's coming. I spent all my time restarting. That's why I never finished Satisfactory. That was an artful power pole placement. Thank you. Carly was supposed to watch the rest of Critical Role 1. You're so right. How did you remember that, by the way? You didn't? You looked back through Carly's screenshots? I live in daily fear that Evo is going to find some shit that shouldn't be found. That's not even... That makes it sound like I did something bad in the past that I'm scared Evo's going to find. I don't feel that way. What I mean is that I live in daily fear of Evo's memory holding me to a standard I don't want to be held to. You know what we should do someday? The streamer Ludwig did this once, where he did a week of streams where he was live for like 24 hours a day for 7 days. I don't remember what he called it, but it was something like the like I'll never do this, or the like someday streams or something like that, where for an entire week he just did stuff that he had said promise streams. There was a big long list of like from 7 years of streaming. He had said, hey, someday we'll play Hollow Knight. Someday we'll do this kind of stream. Someday we'll do this thing. And then for 1 week, why is there no power here? For 1 week, he let his chat basically like vote on the things on that long list, and they got to do them. And if they didn't do them during that week, then they never did them. Like it got to be removed from the list. I live in daily fear that someday Evo's going to be like, you said 4 years ago, I will play this game by the year 2025. It's 2025. Fucking get with the program. You missed the comment I made earlier about the vision board? Uh-oh. I'm scrolling. On your vision board, you mentioned trying new foods on stream, I'm pretty sure. You're right. I did do that. terrified. I'm terrified. I'm terrified, chat. I'm terrified. Evo's gonna remember something. Shit, what did I haven't thought about the vision board in a couple months. What did I say I was gonna do on the vision board in the month of July? I don't remember. Don't answer that. Don't worry, I have notes on the vision board. Of course you do. Somehow my memory has gotten worse with the adding of like the ability to Google anything that you can't remember, or the fact that my phone can keep a note with all of the information that I need to remember on a specific topic so that I don't ever have to actually remember it. Like, as the world has gone more and more that direction, and as my life has gone more and more that direction, somehow, like, my memory has suffered. Somehow Evo's has not. Somehow it's gotten better. Somehow Evo is thriving. If we do hit the singularity, I just want to state for the record that I think Evo will be the best of us. Like, Evo's going to thrive better than the rest of us on that eventual day. Those are slightly different heights, but I do not care. Ask me how much I care. I do not. I just take notes. I take notes so that I can forget it, though. And you take notes so that you can consult it and remember it, I feel like. Evo has a Discord. I keep all my records written or screenshot. Carly has seen it. I have seen it. It horrifies me. Can I ask how it's organized? You don't have to show it to me, but can I ask how it's organized? Actually, Evo, can I ask a question? Can I ask you a favor? Oh God, sure. Can you go to your Discord and search Ryan and tell me how many times my name appears? I have an enormous ego. What can I say? I just want to see how many times Ryan gets mentioned. 7.5 per minute times 1, 2. This is 8 machines. What is that? 60? There it is. It's a second. That's an item per minute. So then why ain't it working? Because you don't have copper. Because there's no... Oh, because I missed a fucking belt. 17. Now, here's the next question. Who do we compare to? Mars says me. I was thinking Carly. How many times is Carly in there? No results for Mars? I was thinking how many times is Carly in there? $17 feels like rookie numbers. My guess for Carly is over 3 digits. What about Dingus? One for Carly? That's it? Damn. How many for Tony? Does Tony get one? All right, y'all are green, which is good. Green is good. You should be working. We're going to see this whole thing come to life very soon. Very soon, all of these are going to be green constantly. But still just 1 per minute, and this is a belt that does 780 per minute. So that does make sense about why this is so slow. Holy shit, this is a problem. If we were to power shard the shit out of this, how would it go? All of a sudden, you go up to 18.75 per minute, but we need 37.5. I don't know about that one, boss. I only have one recipe for it. That might be part of the problem. Copper ain't coming in at a full rate either here. These are all backing up, though, which is good. It should eventually back up. It should eventually back up, I think. We'll get there. On the input side. It's not going to back up on the output side, we're pretty sure. So we're making 60 a minute. Let's see how often, how many machines that would let us run. That'd let us run 6 machines here, as long as circuit boards aren't used anywhere else in the entire game. So Wingstop, I just talked to my mom. Apparently fraudulent charges at Wingstop come and go in waves and haven't happened recently, but at the bank she works at, they are waiting for them to start showing up again. Oh my God. We got to report back. Dubert's mom did the homework. Amazing. Thank you. The lower the number, the better you're doing. No results for Tony, no results for Mars. Ryan's only brought up so many times because before I make major posts in the Discord, I'll type it out to see how it looks, then copy paste it. The charges typically come through California Wingstops. What's going on in California? Snuffles? Uh-oh. Something's fucked up, chat. It's probably me. All of these are bad. We got to make all of these Mark V yesterday. Oh boy. 10 per minute to make computers, which are our big issue. They should start backing up, like I said. But we're going to need to make 4 more machines if we wanted to get to... So 4 more machines would put us at... from 5 to 15 a minute, which is really not crazy. Why do I feel like power shards and summer sloops would be so valuable here, but I just don't have a lot of them. All right, we got to do what we got to do here. Let's let the circuit board machine crank for a while, come up with a little bit of extra belt storage. We're going to turn the computers on, see if we can, if we add 4 machines, if that does anything for our numbers here. See what happens. What's going on with Wingstop? Did I miss something? We were talking earlier about Wingstop and debit fraud, which is that apparently Wingstop has a lot of debit fraud. Dubert's mom works at a bank, so we had Dubert's mom go undercover and tell us the insider info. Okay, we are going to rebuild these. I built those facing the wrong fucking way. God damn it. We're going to rebuild these slightly differently, which is that currently they have 3 slots. We can keep this one out here if we really want, but these ones are just going to be in line like the other levels that we've done. Like this. I can't wait to get done with all this building and see our power be like through the fucking roof. As all these machines turn on. The state, like I said though, this stage is so much fun because it's just like expand, just build a lot. Take a design you've already done a bunch of times and do it a lot more. Can you imagine life before we had the splitter lineups? Oh, no. This sounds like a real pain in the ass. Why won't that connect? Why won't that connect? Oh, it's already connected. Never mind. Ah, fuck. The power pole's on the other side. Fine, we're just going to tear it down. Mars. All right, I got to alert. Good luck with the rest of streams. I've got some appointments and stuff the next couple days. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'm hoping my schedule will be very normal next week, too. We'll see. Thanks for popping by, Mars. Best of luck. We know you're going through a big move and a huge life change, so no worries. No expectation to come to streams ever, always, as is the tradition. I hope everything goes okay for you. Cables are not coming through at a good rate. That's a problem. Okay, let's hook up the... what do you call it? Like the outflow? Not even a straight line, is it? Nope. Talking about typing on mobile versus typing on like PC or typing on a keyboard or anything else. I kind of miss the like T9 was it was so like obviously it was a great solution for its time, and obviously we've gotten better, but I kind of miss the way that T9 I miss the way that T9 became a like rhythm game in your head. Like if you had to type hello on T9, I don't remember what the actual numbers are right now, but it would be like 333 22 666 666 like 66 space 666 or something like that to like get the like the way that right now if I look down at my keyboard and I go to type something into here on a QWERTY keyboard, I know that it's right index finger, left middle finger, right ring finger, upper row. With two thumbs, it was a it was probably a like arthritis nightmare, but you were like I would drop so much money if they'd let me have a sidekick in 2025. Yeah, the muscle memory of it. This really feels like we're not producing enough computers. Oh no. They are being produced, right? Why are you idle? You're missing cables. So, I mean, that's a problem. None of these are on because they're missing circuit boards and or cables. Shit. Hypothetically, this should be enough machines to be supported by our circuit board stuff. But where's our cables at? I think that's down like... Oh my god, look at this cable production. That's so sad. It's on the horizontal bus. Wrong direction. So steel pipe is not being made fast enough either. Listen, some people have pipe problems, you know? Not me, to be clear. But they make meds for that. I'm not one of those people, to be clear. But, you know, But some people do. And it's normal. It's very normal. Oh my god, we're back to this fucking cable nightmare situation. Fuck. How much cable would be enough cable? All of it. In an assembler at 100 per minute, takes wire, 6 rubber. You could get an entire belt with 8 machines, which could be fed by 1 copper belt, 1 rubber belt. Eight machines, 1 copper belt, 1 rubber belt. I mean, that's a good... The problem is we don't have rubber over here. Frankly, look at this ugly-ass Mark II. Oh, my God. Fucking yikes, dude. Probably more efficient for copper, too, though, right? Where it's like, right now we're doing 1 to 2. No. So right now we're doing 1 to 2, and then 2 to 1. So 1 copper ingot becomes 1 copper cable. Whereas instead it would be 4.5 copper ingots to 20 cables. So that's 4 times more efficient. Over 4 times. But you got to get rubber over here, which we don't currently have. We could delete this. We could ignore it. We could keep sending the cable downstream. We could then build it somewhere on the bus. Problem with that is, where do we build it on the bus? Because we need it by, like, level 2. Where is our rubber? I think our rubber goes in... Where's our rubber? Pipe problems? I'm sorry. Rubber's right there. Now that you have more playtime, what do you think about your early build / strategy? What would you do differently? I'd do my power differently. I think I would also, honestly... Here's one of the questions that is still up in the air for me. Alternative recipes and their value. I think if there is basically a good alternative recipe for, let's say, 50% of the materials you would make on a bus. Okay, let's start from scratch. How do I feel about Satisfactory, and how would I restart given the chance? 1, I think probably the most likely way to play the game, the most likely way to solve the game without causing yourself a massive amount of problems, or without, like, operating by a guiding rule, like everything needs to be on the bus, is you would make smaller factories around the map that focus on producing a shit ton of one important resource. I don't know exactly what those important resources would be. Would it be cable? Would it be copper wire? I'm guessing it would be more cable than copper wire, but I'm not sure. I think our plastic and rubber factories work amazing. And if I were to do that sort of thing in more places around the map, I think that's one legitimate way to play the game. Probably relatively common. Probably, I don't know yet. The problem is I currently don't know what items I would make where that would make that strategy work. But I think it makes sense. If I were, however, I'm really in love with the idea of the bus. Not that I would have to do the bus, but I'm in love with the idea of the bus because in some ways it solves certain problems. It solves the problem of you having to know what resources go into what intermediate products, which go into what finished products, etc., etc. If you just put it all in one place, it's really good. However, if alternative recipes affect, let's say, 50% of the products you can make in positive ways, like for some items, I'm not sure there is necessarily a like great alternative. Like steel rods might be good. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about the game. However, let's say hypothetically that it's not good. If it's not good and also this one is not good, then iron rods is unaffected by alternative recipes, meaning the first time you can build iron rods is the build you'll be using at the end. Minus some like summer sloops or power things or et cetera, et cetera. Power shards. However, so let's say the number is 50% of all products has a good alternative recipe. If that's the case, I think 50 is pretty fucking high. If I were to play the game, I would probably get a very basic factory running that makes me have a little bit of ammo or something. And then I would probably go out and hunt the shit out of some hard drives. Especially if I was playing the game with like an interactive map or like a knowledge of where those things are. I'd hunt hard drives. I'd go crazy I'd get myself like a summer sloop and a better gun probably. Or sorry. Blade runners and a better gun. I'd get 1 million hard drives to start unlocking some alternative recipes. Because I would not want to build a shitty copper wire factory when I'm going to have to build a better one later. And the only thing that's stopping me is the knowledge. However, if that number goes down to like 10, if that number goes down to like 10% of all parts have a useful alternative recipe, I don't think I would. I think I could do a thing kind of similar to what we're doing now. If I could have started the vertical bus from the start, I would be really, really interested to see what it would look like right now. I don't know that it's a great method, but I'd be very interested to see. Yeah. I think the problems we decided with the horizontal bus are still problems, which are that you need so much space to build big factories, and you in fact will only need like I set out a good amount of space to build cables in this game, but in fact I'm now late game realizing that I need more space to build cables. So I like sacrificed a lot of early space. This was all space that I had to run through before I had a summer sloop or a Blade Runner, I'm pretty sure. So it was a huge amount of space, lots of time to cross that space, lots of cement to make that. But then I still actually probably need more space. Well, I don't actually need more space, but my rubber's over there, so it's a fucking problem. But I still really like the idea of a bus, and I would be really interested to see what a pro or a great player did with a vertical bus from the start. I feel like they could make this thing shine. Me, not so much. I've made it do whatever the opposite of shine is. This isn't bedazzled. It's like, but uglied. But I still am very tempted by the idea of a vertical. It's very dull. I'm very tempted by the idea of a vertical bus from the start, knowing as much about the game as possible. I think it could be really cool. That would probably have to be like a third or fourth playthrough for me. Like the third or fourth time I played Factorio, I was like, I understand. You cannot overproduce green circuits. I get it now. Because I played the game once, I was like, oh, green circuits are powerful. I played the game a second time. Oh my god, I don't have enough green circuits. The third time, I still don't have enough fucking green circuits. Like right now, I just don't have the... Oh, computers are a major hurdle, and you must produce way more of them than you would think. I still don't have that knowledge. What was I looking at? Cables, but I don't know what to do. Could I do cables, like, on the same thing? Like, over there? Like, I could hypothetically do cables right here. It's kind of ugly. You impressed me with your vertical bus? Thank you. I could do cables here. It kind of sullies the whole idea of this thing, but of our vertical bus. Thanks for your thoughts. I'm interested to hear the self-assessment. Yeah, I don't know how accurate any of that is, but that's kind of where my gut is right now. I don't know. I'm probably still a little bit too in love with the idea of the vertical bus. I think it's probably... It still creates new problems that you don't have in other ways to build the game, but putting everything in one place just makes things unnecessarily cluttered, probably, but I don't know. I just do I like it. Something about the shininess of the idea still just makes me like it. What do I want to fucking do with this cable, dude? What do I want to do with this cable? Technically, I could build it on the first floor. There's kind of nothing in the way. It'd be kind of ugly as hell, but... What if we rerouted this? Thing is, it works. The beauty of Satisfactory is it doesn't matter how it works, so long as it works. It's true. I mean, at least that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, we're going to do a weird thing here. We're going to make our first floor cables. I don't know. I can't wait to start this game again someday. The problem is it's also a little bit of an overwhelming idea to restart. Not having access to Blade Runners, not having access to Hover Pack, having to produce all this concrete to make all this foundation again. Technically, this is the 0 floor. Oh, that's not the right one. Small billboard. Cool thing about the community on how to do X is that every answer is almost prefaced by your world, your rules. That is really cool. Because here's the other thing that I have mentioned too many times, but which I think deserves stating again, is that that is not the case with other factory games. And so it's really cool that they have a game that can have that kind of situation. It's not always the case with other factory games. Like Factorio, the... Okay, so second cable production is I need 8 assemblers to do insulated cable. So 8 assemblers, and I don't want to start them until over here. I don't know. Factorio also maybe have changed. Like, I'm operating on old rules about Factorio. The game itself has changed. There's, like, the new... Like, Factorio itself is brand new. They, like, completely updated it. So it's possible I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about as well. Now, hold up. Each of these needs a... Needs copper wire, so I'm going to have to build something beforehand. Meaning we should move this over. This is insulated cable. It needs wire. It needs 45 per minute. So 45 per minute. Speedrunners can get to Blade Runners in about 10 minutes. Since you know about them, you know how to make what to make to get them. Don't they require like silica? They do. 10 minutes. Damn. Copper wire. Ingots, if I want to hit 45 per minute, I need just 1 power shard per, which is 22.5 copper ingot, which is very doable. So this goes like that, then... You know what I really need, guys? I need to be unemployed for a little bit, which is hilarious, but I need to be like... It sounds terrible. I got really, really good at Factorio when I was in grad school, which is like, in some ways, in the summer at least, was kind of... I don't know if I was good at Factorio, but I got like really invested in it. In the summer, one of the summers, I was kind of basically unemployed. I was just supposed to be writing my thesis, and I was, but I was also not writing it occasionally. And same with RimWorld. Like I got a lot better at RimWorld one summer when I was trying to find a job and couldn't find one. So I just need a summer where I have nothing to do other than play way too much Satisfactory. I need to like fail. I need to like build 2 bad factories, then build a good one. You want to get rid of us? No, but I could never stream like for me personally, I could never stream like 500 hours of Satisfactory required to get good at it. You guys would all hate me. I'd hate me. It would suck. I'm talking like degenerate, like 10-hour days. You look up and you're like, where did the fucking time go? What about your kid? Exactly. I think those days are basically behind me. And thank God for that, because those were some depressing days. But, you know, what about your kid? Base age changes a lot of Factorio, but the core is the same, except for redacted. Except for redacted. Oh, that's interesting. But I also kind of just need a like unemployed summer to beat blueprints. So I think right now, if I got an unemployed summer, what I would probably do is just spend 10 hours a day playing blueprints, because that game is fucking has me by the throat. That game has me by the throat. Forget hot girl summer, unemployed gamer girl summer, yeah. That's one of those things I think you sometimes look back on with more positivity than was necessarily there, though, you know? Like the summer I played so much RimWorld, because I was basically trying to get a job, that was not actually a fun summer. RimWorld was fun, but that was not a fun summer. Okay, so did I hold recipes for these? I did. That's all good. We're gonna chuck in so much. We're not even gonna plug this in until we're done building it, because I don't want to see how bad this is gonna fuck up my copper. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up my copper. It may fuck up my rubber though. I just know we're going to hit the point where on one of these resources, we're not going to have enough raw resources on a belt. Like we're going to cross the line of 780 resources per minute on something. Probably copper or iron would be my guess. My guess would actually just be iron, but nope. You like RimWorld? Have you ever tried Dwarf Fortress? No, I've heard that is a very sort of hard game to get into. A great game to be in, but a hard game to get into. I know friends who like it, but I don't know. But I've never tried it. RimWorld's great, but it is also a 250-hour investment. Yeah, it could very easy equal not a fun summer. I don't think it's quite this simple, but it's kind of like, sometimes I feel like the way to think of it is like, if you have the time to really like get lost in a game, sometimes, not always, sometimes that also coincides. Oh shit. Sometimes that also coincides with life putting you in a situation where things are not so great, and therefore you have a ton of time to invest into a game, you know? This is bad. This is bad. This is ugly. Fun. And that just happened to be what happened with my RimWorld. I also didn't get great at RimWorld. I still sucked at it at the end of the summer. I still sucked at it. When I played RimWorld with a streamer that I mod for, I ended up writing a mod for it so that each character was a streamer and mods with various in-game characteristics built in. Oh my god. The UI updated much easier to step into. Dwarf Fortress. Doesn't RimWorld get a DLC? Somebody was just typing about that in the Discord. This is gonna be so ugly. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so ugly. It'll be fine. That's that. Then I need rubber. There's a horror pack? Nope, don't do that, Ryan. Jesus Christ, I almost did it again. This is not so bad, actually. We'll see what this looks like. My hope is that it just doesn't, like, remove the ability for the full line to continue up eventually. A horror pack. That's very interesting. These curved belts just look so funny. They look smooth. I like them. Okay, that should produce a shit ton of cable. More cable than I can actually put on a single belt. So what we will do is we're going to do mergers everywhere. We're going to do... There's another update coming now that I'm looking at the Steam page. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. There's a new RimWorld DLC. Right? I think it's a DLC. Something like that. I don't know what the content is, but... Just like, oh great, there goes my summer. Oh no, it's not straight. Fuck. Called Odyssey. Oh, that's right. Somebody did explain this to me. Okay. I'm remembering now. So someone explained you'll be able to like travel around. You'll be able to build. Minor spoilers incoming. I don't know how spoilery this is. I don't know if this is like in the trailer or what. You'll be able to like build spaceships and travel around the world on them. Right? Something like that. Oh, geez, it's coming out on the 11th. Oh, Jeff, I'm so sorry. Sorry that I've done this to you. I should have built the dimensional depot first. We're going to put a dimensional depot here. Left. Overflow for cable. I think it's already being built somewhere else, but that's okay. What time is it? 3:10. Okay. Now, where is our cable belt? It's all the way down here, right? Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who would have thought? It's this one right here. We put a little merger here, right? So ugly. This is ugly as sin. We're going to just ignore all the clipping, chat, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm ignoring the clipping. You should ignore it too. Oh, no. Look at the lack of copper. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I guess that answers the question of whether or not I should make its own copper line to solve this problem. Fuck. Shammy's upset. Shammy can't handle the clipping. Oh boy. This thing ain't even a full fucking belt. That ain't helping. I think there's copper like here. Like right here. That's limestone. Right here. Oh boy. Now this is the most band-aidy thing I've ever done. Directly underneath our entire factory lies. Do I really not have any power shards? Oh no. Wait a second. Why don't I have any power shards? What did I put them in? Did they not have enough power shards for this either? Please don't make me fall to my death. I'm very nervous. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. I'm trapped underneath my fucking factory. Did these machines not have enough? I think I had enough. Okay, good. I think I had exactly enough. Why aren't you producing? What do you mean? You're maxed out? Okay, well at least there's that. It means hopefully we'll back up on concrete, on copper eventually. Fucking yikes. The other thing is we should actually tear down our other copper build, right? We'll come back to this. Can I change the answer to how many times Carly is mentioned in my Discord to 1 plus 24 screenshots? I mean, if you're going to count screenshots for Carly, you have to count screenshots for the rest of us. That's all I'm saying. I'm just kidding. That sounds like way too much work. So the reason we should delete this cable build right here is if we are building that over there with better use of the copper, then any copper we spend here is actually wasted copper. This copper is being turned 1-to-1, copper ingot to cable. That copper down there is being used 1 to 5, basically 1 to 4 or something. I don't remember. So we should fully delete this. And that will hopefully help. More copper makes it through, which then gets used more efficiently, kind of situation. Okay, this is going to be the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Don't worry, I'm aware. Just going to be ugly for a little bit. Got to paint by numbers here. You know what I am interested in? Front seaters. Front seaters of the internet. So I asked that question, right? About like how many... This means now... Oh, I may have just broken shit. Uh-oh. This means there is now no cable on this belt until we get all the way into the thing. This is the one thing I didn't think about. Is does anything use cable before we get there? Yup. What is this? Oh no, fuck. Oh no, I just broke our stator. No, our automated wiring factory. Fuck. Here's my question. Front seaters of the internet, before I discover how to solve this thing. What percentage of recipes of parts in the game would you say do have useful alternative recipes. Evo sent me a screenshot of something that I said, which was, some days I wake up and think, I wonder what it would like to I wonder what it would like to be capable, which the worst part of that whole thing is that I didn't even type the message correct. I wonder what it would be like to be capable. Maybe 25%? This number is an impression, not a data point? Yeah, give me your impressions. You don't need data points. I mean, good is so debatable there, right? Is it like life-changingly good? Is it like passable? Is it like worth researching? Is it not? Worth it in one specific situation kind of deal? I'm sure it's different. What the fuck do I do here? These are made stator. So automated wiring. Is automated wiring used anywhere before we get onto the bus? No. So we could technically put automated wiring over there as well, which could be interesting. Automated wiring takes stators and cables. So I think I may do that. Now I'm just building, I'm rebuilding my horizontal bus on the vertical bus, which is terrible, but here we are. That's the wrong fucking button. Okay, fuck it. We have to. Our hand's been forced. $5 to 10% that I would seek out to use. 25% maybe 10%. Interesting. All alts have a use. Whether it's a good use is another question. Some recipes 100% wouldn't build till I had others. Wouldn't build till I had others. Some are meh, nice to have. A lot of personal preference and style. I think what we do here is we go 1.5 and call this Shammy with a missing Oxford comma. How dare you? Just kidding. It's not an Oxford comma, obviously. Is there a... Go 1. Go point. Is there a point? Doesn't look like it. Now I need other things. Now I need like... I need a dot. You're so right, Shammy. Oh shit, you're so right actually. Yeah, there we go. 1.5. Oh, look at the reflection. Did you see that? There's reflection on the paint. Nice. All right, so these are being made in assemblers. And they should be relatively easy, just taking... this is just making automated wiring. Takes stators, takes cable. Why, when I hit control, do you go all the way over there? What's happening here? There we go. I don't know how many we had, but these take 50 cable per minute. So the most we could actually do would be 16-ish, 15-ish, but I highly doubt we need that many. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just go for 8. That uses half of our belt of cable for automated wiring. There's no way we need that much. It's really not that hard to set up. Evo, how do you know how many messages people are sending you on Discord? That's it. It's official. We're going to have to do a actual physical meetup at some point. And Evo's going to have to come because otherwise, I need proof that they're not a computer. Does Discord tell you how many messages you send a person? I know there's no, like... I knew there was no realistic way that Evo had counted, but still. Evo, do you pay for Discord Nitro? No? Because I'll tell you what, Discord is absolutely losing money on you. Evo has so much... The amount of server space Evo takes in Discord HQ. Ryan, you've sent me 1,267 messages. It feels like a lot. In some ways, not a lot, honestly. Honestly, it does not seem like a lot. If you ever want something found in Discord, you know who to go to. Did I line that up correctly? Shit, I did not. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. I don't know how to do... Did I fuck it up again? Wait. Hold on. Everybody just chill. I need to put one there. Delete that one. God damn it, Bobby. What did I do? Not you, Bobby. Different Bobby. Wait, did I do 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I did 7. Ryan, have you watched King of the Hill? King of the Hill was on the TV a little bit growing up. But that's about it. Do you want to hear about the one of the most embarrassing things I ever did, by the way? I haven't ever told anybody this story. And it's really not, like, objectively maybe all that embarrassing, but I still think about it with mortification constantly. Somebody at a party I was at was referencing King of the Hill. What the fuck? 1, 2. 1, 2. And I didn't really get the reference. And in my mind, the reference was not making a lot of sense. They were talking about King of the Hill. It didn't make a lot of sense in my head. I was like, I've seen a lot of King of the Hill. I don't remember that. Then they started doing the impression I was just doing of, like, Hank or whatever. Hank Hill? Was that his name? God damn it, Bobby. And I was like, now I know for sure that must be from an episode I haven't seen, because none of the characters I know sound like that. And it turns out I spent like 15 minutes listening to this person talk about their love of King of the Hill, confused, thinking that they were talking about King of Queens. Is that what it's called? King of Queens, right? Yeah, King of Queens. Absolutely. My mind was not, which I have seen a lot of when I was pretty young. I saw a ton of King of Queens. That was on TV constantly. That and 2.5 Men. Holy shit. Very different shows, it turns out. Was very confused by the reference. Very different. I never told the person though. Once I found out what was happening, I did not tell the person I was talking to. It felt like we were in too deep for me to have a come to Jesus moment with them where I'm like, oh, like it would have been funny in the first minute if I'd have been like, oh my God, you're talking about King of the Hill, the animated show about an American family in like the Midwest vaguely, and they like grill a lot and drink beer. I was talking about King of Texas. Okay, Texas. I was talking about King of Queens, which I didn't know this for the first little bit that I watched the show. I think takes place in Queens, in New York. About a married couple who fight a lot, but are still in love with each other at the end of the day. Very different. No power. Then what was I doing here again? We need stators and we need cable. Texas and New York might be the most different states. Oh boy. I think you could definitely find some sort of marker upon which those are the most different states. Definitely. I was going to say it would be like square mileage per person, but that's probably I feel like Rhode Island or something wins that. Stators. I don't like smart play for style framework stators. I don't like how many of these are empty. What's going on? Why are those empty? Oh, well, this one's empty because I'm not making it yet. That makes sense. But, no, wait. No, I am making it. What's going on here? Oh, no. Why is my factory broken? Automated wiring I'm not making. Can you help me with the thing in Satisfactory that makes the game so annoying? I'm probably not your person, I'll be honest with you. You can type it if you want. Maybe somebody in chat will know the answer, but I'm probably not your person. I'm not an expert by any means. Why are there no state? Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Oh, for sure, Captain Morgan. That's true. I should have known better too, because I know New York is so tired of being. New Yorkers are so tired of being. The steel pipe problem. Wait. Production is also down. Wait. What's happening? Oh boy, we better type. Check on steel pipe. That should be on our list because something is fucking wrong there. Holy cow. Stators are not being produced basically because they don't have enough steel pipe. The ones that are being produced they're just slow. 5 per minute. Oh boy. Damn it. We're going to get to the end of this stream, which I need to be... Oh, shit. I need to get off like right now. Fuck. And we're just going to have more problems than we solved during the day today. Damn it. Look, this is even with our increased copper flow. Oh, boy. All right. Let me write it down. That way we don't lose track of it. More copper to... This is... circuit boards. Oh no, guys. In my mind's eye, I solved so many. I was going to end today's stream with so many more problems solved than what I ended today with. What I actually did is I solved so few. That's kind of just the nature of how this thing goes, of course, but like, gonna very quickly hook this up. You created more problems? Kinda. I mean, probably. That's stators. Cable should be relatively easy. I have not seen a single stator come down here, which is so stressful to me. Is there any way I didn't, like, hook it up or something? No, it's definitely just fucked. Oh, boy. Well, thanks for hanging out today, you guys. Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Thanks for being a hangout spot. Dude, my pleasure. I feel so lucky to get to do this. We will be back tomorrow for dredge. I'm going to very quickly try and finish this so that I don't in stream in the middle of doing it and then never finish it. Love the cheese chat. Good cheese chat, for sure. Not curve, I need straight. There we go. So that should hypothetically turn these on, even if they don't have a lot of stators. That's okay. They're getting built. Then automated wiring is going to go all the way down here somewhere. Is automated wiring being shoved into a dimensional depot? No, it's not. Left is overflow. Straight is any. Oh, boy. Fucking yikes. Hi, Joyce. Welcome back. I'm ending. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I got to get out of here. It's 5 minutes after I said I was going to be done with stream at the very latest, so I got to run. Thanks for being here. Bye, Joyce. I appreciate you guys. We'll come back into Satisfactory very soon. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending your evening or afternoon or morning with me.